Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Pokémon Legends ZA. It's a bit rainy right now, and we're currently in the post-game. Flame and Spar have provided me with a list of stuff to do, so first things first, I went ahead and got a ticket for the Infinite ZA Royale. So, let's head to Quasartigo and do our first battle.
Please do, because it's really not fair making Embor stand outside in this fucking tipping down rain.
He's a fighting type, he can tough it out. First of all, can I buy any new Mega Shards and Mega Stones?
Well, it would tell you if there are new things, but it does add the items that make it easier to EV train your Pokemon, the power weights and such like that. So if you ever cared about that, those are there.
Damn it. I can only get one, but that's fine.
Yeah, you were like 6 short, weren't you?
No, I wish to talk to this man here. I see you have a challenger's ticket. Would you like to take part in a reward match?
Yes, the funniest match in the whole game.
It damn well better be. Oh my god.
He's back for more!
Let me call your opponent to the battle call, and then you two may begin at once. Maybe I should have included me going through the battles, because this is going to be fast.
It's going to be even faster than you're thinking, Tom.
I know.
He might still get you. You never know. Battle's not over till it's over.
So the funniest thing about Zach is his team didn't change at all. Same Pokemon, same levels.
Okay, but he has an excuse. He has a job.
Level 9.
Oh, them 6 experience are really going to help us out here. Thank you, Zach.
Flamethrower.
Hang on, Tom. It's raining, so your fire moves are less effective.
Oh.
We need to calculate whether this attack will manage to knock out the level 9 Pidgey or not. We don't know.
We're not doing a Nuzlocke here, it's fine.
Okay, he did damage to you. Props for that one, Zach.
He did 1 pip of damage. At least Pokemon battles lend some appeal to trying over and over, knowing you'll fail.
No.
It's good to stay optimistic, isn't it?
Congratulations, you've now claimed victory in 1 reward match. Here is your reward. You obtained a fastball. So put, because that battle was hella fast. Oh, nice.
That's a very generous award for that.
The rewards never get much more glamorous than that. They're usually just XP candy and a rare Pokeball or something like that.
Fair enough. NTom, thank goodness. Drop whatever you're doing and hurry straight back to Hotel Z right now. Like, now.
You want to tell us what's up, or no? Okay, that's fine.
Like, we can get this panicked message and then we can go do another hour in the wild areas if we want.
I would rather not.
There's about 60 side missions waiting for you, Tom.
And I did none of them while I was offline.
There is a couple I would recommend because there's a few in the DLC that actually pick up from the side missions in the base game.
Ooh.
And they involve Mega Stones. So if you want to get all of them, then you'll have to do some of the base game side missions.
I'm taking the long way back just so I can pick up items and whatnot and, you know, eat. Oh, hello.
Yes! We kind of have to fight him when his eyes are glowing like that.
That thing's dangerous, the kid says.
Quiet, otherwise that beast will notice us. Don't you see it? That giant watchhog. He's a little bit intimidating, let's be fair.
Yeah, the glowing red eyes really do a lot.
There's no way my Pokemon could beat that huge thing. If only there was a trainer around here that could take it down.
If only there was a trainer with a fighting type Pokemon that can close combat it, probably one hit.
If you use it as a plus move, you might one-hit it.
If only there was a trainer, etc, etc.
Or just Mega Evolve.
That's a bit too much. Do you want to battle and chase it away? Sure.
Yes, implying it's going to live after this.
Yeah.
Like, I get the glowing eyes because it's an alpha, but what exactly is making like the vest kind of thing glow?
I think that's just what Watchhog does. Okay, 2/3 is not bad. Oh, it is level 50, so it's not like it's ridiculously weak.
Yeah, it resets your Pokeball to the default one every time you close the game, which is kind of annoying once you get used to having like the muscle memory.
Look, Spar and I have sat through Skyward Sword, the original version, which gave you the item prompts every time you reset the game. This is fine.
For rupees, too. For rupees as well.
Well, to be fair, between sessions I always forget how much 1 rupee is.
Well, they also change it throughout the series, because in one game a green rupee is like 5, and another game a green rupee is 1. So you do need that reminder sometimes. I just don't need it every time I reopen the game.
Fair enough, I guess.
That's the sort of thing that you just put like a glossary in the menu or something for if people do forget, isn't it? Well, like you also have like some of the Mario games where you might get like 50 odd lives and then you close the game and it's back to like 4.
Oh, I hated that in Sunshine. I used to grind lives in Delfino Plaza and then reset the game and it would be back down to 3, and I'm like, what did I go through all this trouble for?
It's such an arbitrary thing to not save, isn't it?
Okay, we are getting closer, I promise you.
It's only an emergency that Lita was terrified on the phone about.
She should have told me the specifics if she wanted me to haul my ass over.
Exactly, yeah.
What if she's under duress though, Tom?
You know I don't know what words that big are.
6 letters?
Ha 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 ha.
Just run around this cab a few times and that's your victory lap.
Zach really should have been the trainer for Zygarde. He is the Z. He is the ultimate Z.
Could you imagine the twist?
Yeah, like if during that rematch fight he had his like level 9 fucking Pidgey and whatever, and then just his final Pokemon is just like level 100 Zygarde.
It reminds me of that comic of Gary flying on the Pidgey.
God, that's a classic.
I was going to say during the fight with whatever the fuck his name is, Pidgey, one of my favourite Pokemon memes is the Pidgey against the Gyarados, who uses the Hyper Beam, which basically destroys the world, and then it's just Pidgey fainted.
Yeah, I love that one.
I mean, like, I kind of also want to see the twist where it had a focus sash and then uses Endeavour, though.
Yes, the fear strategy.
Like, that's a legitimate tactic some people use just to get a free kill off.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad thing you can do in some modes of Pokebrogue. One of the things you can do is have a Pokemon with Sturdy, so that you always survive with 1 HP, and use Metal Burst, which does 1.5 times the damage you just took.
Ooh.
So you use that in Endless mode, which works very differently. Quick rundown, the enemy Pokemon get metals that increase their resistance to a point where normal damage is pointless. So you have to use things like fixed damage and counters.
Alright, I'm here, what's the skinny? We meet again. What's up, fuckboy? Sorry, that was the old me. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came.
Him was tall.
He was. Excuse me, what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. Okay, this mood has shifted slightly.
Just a bit, yeah.
Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Ange. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumiose is undeniable.
Well, Ange or whatever was built as the life giver. It was just corrupted by the ultimate weapon that was fired during X and Y, if I remember the story correctly.
But now we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose.
The people of this city probably do not choose to die at the hands of a glowing red eyes Machamp.
Yeah. After you and I spoke in Lysandra Labs, more of my memory returned. And I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives, and the one that takes. One that takes? I wish that I could tell you more. I am sorry, for now all I can remember are these epithets. Or epithets, whatever. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover.
Take a puppy nap.
That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please, find the two I spoke of.
Got any more info to go on? No? Okay.
Sorry, I have to go watch Les Mis for the 50th time today. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare? Got anyone in mind? Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Novo Cafe, I suppose? There you go. We'll be cheering for you.
As we sit here and do nothing, as usual.
We've done that the whole game so far, and it's worked out for us.
Well, they did help us during a lot of the raid fights. It's just, most of the rest of the time they sat here just kind of waiting.
Very generous to use the word help there, Spar. They showed up.
They were there. They existed.
Oh, you two stop being passive-aggressive.
When the other characters start being more useful, I'll be more earnestly supportive of them.
Now, we did speak over this, because you two were in the middle of a conversation during the main playthrough, for which I apologise to one person in the comment in particular, but Mabel is on what is essentially a work release program from the government, so she avoided jail time by becoming a professor, essentially.
It's like a work experience thing, I guess.
I guess it's kind of similar to what happened to Penny in Scarlet and Violet, because instead of being put in jail for all the hacking she did, she was tasked with setting up something about the Pokemon League and the training systems or whatever. It didn't really get implemented in the game that we played, but it was talked about how she was going to implement some training facilities.
Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Where were the other girls in your group in this game? Did they just disappear?
They either just disappeared or got stuck in jail, I guess.
Yeah, maybe she was just more willing to compromise and play ball with them, so she got a better sentence, maybe.
Or maybe she was just the most popular one of those girls.
That's entirely possible, yeah.
Both of those could be true. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I'll need you to pay attention here, kid. We've begun getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail.
Is it Xerneas?
They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alpha's always spelled danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right?
More work, let's go.
It's more game to play, don't complain.
Hey, your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. I'm glad you didn't say the one with the pyro.
I legitimately forgot about this part, and forgot that she doesn't just send you after Xerneas right away.
Okay, so... There's number 3.
Just above the middle.
Above 20.
I see it.
So we're looking for one Pokemon that's just a bit out of place here.
Is it the Steelix?
You can see him already.
I wonder.
I went ahead and I bought some Quick Balls.
Never mind, he's already seen us.
Yeah, quick balls are more effective if the enemy hasn't seen you. But that's okay.
So yes, I did end up catching this Steelix and using it on my team for the whole of the post-game, and it's still there now.
I need a little bit more oomph.
This is a nice one because otherwise, unless you catch the Steelix, you have to trade to get it. That's the only other way to get it, because of trade evolution. So it's nice that it's here, or you know, getting it to spawn in Wild Zone 20, because that's still a thing that can happen.
Glad there are ways to get the trade evolution Pokemon without having to do the trade. Nice. It's just kind of annoying that they took away the linking cord and the simplified mechanics from Arceus.
That is a criticism that I feel is completely valid, because that was so useful in Arceus. Here they're just trying to shunt you towards their multiplayer stuff, and I'm playing a single-player game, alright? Leave me alone.
It's funny because there's a side mission where you can trade for the Galarian Slowpoke, and you get the items needed to evolve it into the Slowbro and Slowking, which are, as opposed to in Scarlet and Violet, and I don't know how it was in the previous games, in Scarlet and Violet you needed like 20 of the items or whatever, and this one you just need one, and it's just a use item. It's not a trade evolution. So why couldn't we just have the items to evolve the things here instead of needing to trade them while holding certain items?
It's strange because they're very inconsistent with some of these quality of life features, because like there are some other Pokemon that they've simplified the evolution methods, like I think the electrical field evolutions that you can now just evolve with stones, things like that.
Yep.
Same with like the affinity kind of thing they had going on with Sylveon, now it's just friendship. They're willing to compromise in some respects, but then they just arbitrarily bring back bullshit. And like the trade evolution things, like for the longest time we just sort of put up with it because that's just the way it always was. Arceus showed that they were willing to kind of cut some slack sometimes, and then it's like, well, now they've taken that away from us again, so it just feels that much more annoying than it previously was.
Yeah, definitely. I forget where the special alpha is here, because I know there's a normal alpha, the Meowstic, that's always here, but I forget where the special one that you're looking for is at.
That's okay, we can just go through and catch some stuff while we're here.
Just wipe out the entire Kadabra population.
Speaking of trade evolutions.
Yeah, there you go. God, you're so smart, Spar. And Flame. I think Flame was the one who brought it up.
I remember in the Sword and Shield DLC being so amazed just to see that Alakazam just out chilling on an island and thinking like, this is what the future of Pokemon encounters is going to be. They're going to simplify it, they're going to take away the bullshit, and that's kind of where like that whole spiel kind of comes from. It's like, no, you were doing well, stop it.
That's what I felt when I played Legends Arceus and I saw like a Dragonite flying around, or like a Staraptor or a Pidgeot. I was like, wow, fully evolved Pokemon just out in the wild. That's kind of nuts.
There were some quirks with that though, like the fact that you could find that one wild Magnezone, but you couldn't find Magnemite and Magneton outside of the random spawn like dimension shift things, which was kind of really annoying. That's a mechanic from Arceus that I wasn't a fan of, because it's just all down to chance.
Yeah, the dimension shifts were just weird, especially if you happen to get caught in one as it's spawning. I think that was a thing that could happen.
Oh yeah.
It was more annoying at launch because it took them a little while to get home like integrated in Arceus, and it's still taking them time to get integrated with this game. But like when I went back to replay Arceus and I had to complete the Pokédex, it was so much easier just like shifting things around from the other game save files.
Oh, here it is. It's the main egg trick.
Are you sure? This one wasn't level 70.
Yeah, I think this is just a normal one that shows up here.
This might be normal. I forget this wild zone.
You forget? Spar forgetting? No, impossible. Impossible. I froze it while it was angry.
All I remember from this wild zone is the Carbink, the Sableye, and the Meowstic.
It couldn't even stop being angry while it was frozen.
Ah, there it is. It's definitely the Pangoro, because I know that's not what goes over there.
Okay, so... Oh, M-Boy, you're just good for every situation, really.
Basically, like, we complain about firefighting because it's overused, but it really is a good type combo, like, to actually use it.
Oh, my lord, okay. This thing is 4 times weak to fairy, by the way.
Okay.
I think the Ampharos has Dazzling Gleam, doesn't it?
It does, but firefighting.
Also, we can just punch it, yeah.
Especially if it's gonna whiff its attacks. And now it's burned, so its attack is halved.
Neat.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh my god.
And suddenly a bunch of Mawile spawn because there are normally here.
Yeah, like, I've never really associated Mawile with being like rooftop spawns, but they're here and they're also like by the pyro and that, aren't they?
I don't remember if there's a Mawile there. I know there's another one down on the ground.
Flame, just stop asking Spar stuff. He has the memory of a sieve.
Yeah, but the only reason I'm like passing the buck here is because I also can't remember.
I know there's a Mawile on the ground in this wild zone. We ran into it when we explored here earlier in the LP. That's all I know, man. What was it, 5? I think it was 3, 5, and 9.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, down just below 20.
I see it. Thank God someone has eyes.
I have glasses that make my eyes work.
Oh my god, you have 4 eyes.
2 of them are about the right prescription.
Oh my god.
Yes!
That's a big bird.
It is a huge Pidgey.
Gee, I wonder what the special thing is here.
I wonder.
See, flying, fairy, and ghost would be good for this one.
I think over time I've come to end up preferring Gallade's design to Gardevoir. It just feels like a much more refined take on that idea.
Absolutely.
Nice.
It does make for less compelling clickbait though.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother story.
Try punching this bitch. Oh no.
Yeah, it can do that.
Well, I mean, it's not super effective, so it's not that bad.
It's also level 70.
That, however, is super effective.
Not the best pick, but we poison.
Okay, well, the Stone Edge isn't going to do anything.
I feel like there's some Pokemon where it really doesn't seem like their catch rate's going up as you're weakening them. Like this one, you've got him paralysed, you've knocked him right down, and it's still like only 1 point on an Ultra Ball.
Well, that's probably because it's an alpha and their catch rates are different than normal Pokemon. Also fully evolved.
Also, it's like story related, so maybe that has something to do with it.
They don't usually adjust the catch rates for that. Like that's why in like say Black and White they made the legendary catch rates for Zekrom and Reshiram like really generous because they actually wanted you to catch it for the story. And it's just sort of stuck like that, yeah.
That's an Alpha Bellsprout.
What were you aiming at there, Starmie?
Just fire the Psybeam into the ground.
Okay, we good? We're good.
I think you're good. You're no longer being accosted.
Let's go to a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, let's go here. And then we'll run along the street. Like, tra-la-la.
It's one thing I've liked about the DLC is you get healed after basically every encounter.
We will be covering the Mega Dimension stuff, but that won't be until 2026, just in case you're all wondering.
I'd be surprised if we could cover it in the time left in this year anyway.
Yeah. You may have noticed I've switched to the casual fit now. I am the champion in hiding.
I mean, I love this jacket, so I don't have a problem with this.
Yeah, it's the Sizzle one.
And you also don't have them really obnoxious tight white jeans that you had in a previous part, which I'm very grateful for.
You're such a contrarian, Flame. Jesus.
How is that a contrarian thing? It doesn't look right.
I like the white jeans on my character, which I was surprised about. I usually prefer darker clothing, but the white jeans really worked.
Yeah, it's all greys, browns, or blacks for me, with a bit of green here and there.
Same.
And red, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about IRL, but you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. IRL, I'm all about the gray.
And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my tasks has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you collected. We're basically headed for disaster.
Oh, good.
Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumiose City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behaviour. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy.
Coming soon, Pokemon Legends XA.
It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with.
That's the one with the river running through it with the Alpha Clawitzer.
Ah, I see.
I am glad they just straight up set a place for it to appear, because in previous games, they would have struggled to avoid the temptation of making this a roamer, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah.
God, that's one of the worst mechanics that lasted far too long, because it's just... like, it's time wasting, running around aimlessly, and the fact that anyone who's actually trying to catch a particular roaming Pokemon would just sort of game the system by running through doors over and over anyway, kind of highlighted how pointless it actually was.
I want to say it's on the other side, so you'll have to cross over to the other side of the Wild Zone.
That's fun. I guess we can go around here.
Yeah, just go around the other side. Sorry, Furfru.
It's not about them.
One of the other great things about the DLC, and again we'll get to this later, is it's a lot easier to grind for Mega Shards and there's more stuff to get with them. So I'm glad they didn't leave that out.
I never noticed the Soul Rock on that bridge, though.
Yeah, and Lunatone on the bridge that you're walking across, that's really cool.
I don't think they're even in this game as encounters, are they? I haven't seen them.
No, I don't think they are. Yeah, that is a little strange.
I don't know. Xerneas is just watching me trying to find the correct path.
Yeah, he's just thinking like, he'll get here eventually, right? And then thinking like, oh no, I left the shiny things there, he's going to be distracted for hours.
Oh god.
We are collecting so much tat right now.
Well, it's all for the Mega Stone cause.
We've got all these side missions we're running past. Are you not at least a little bit tempted?
The one you just ran past, the lady with the Scyther, is the one that gives you the all the Furfro stylings.
Ooh.
There's a series of side quests to do those.
Oh, hello.
That's not fair, it's not like he can run away from you. I love how the Shelter's eyes are glowing as well.
Oh, it is, yeah.
What a great line of Pokemon the Slowpoke line really are.
I wonder if there's a Pokemon that doesn't have eyes like Zubat. What glows?
I think in Arceus the Alpha Crobat did get glowing red eyes.
But Crobats have eyes.
Crobat and Golbat have eyes, but Zubat does not.
For some reason, like, I just had this image pop into my head of like a Crobat with no eyes, and I'm like, where did that come from? Slowpoke, do you mind? You in the way?
Maybe if we just stand here, the legendary Pokemon will find us.
You might be right there, Spar. Oh, majestic. I like both the box legendaries for Gen 6.
I like Yveltal much more than I like Blue Stantler.
This is nothing like Stantler. They're deer, and that's the only comparison.
That hasn't stopped people comparing all the Gen 5 Pokemon to Gen 1 Pokemon.
Oh, whatever.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those hacks who complains about it.
Do I need to save here?
No, actually, if you KO it, you'll just get to retry.
Fair enough.
It matches with the tower. They both have antlers.
Yeah, it must be a Stantler. Looks like you've made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. And that's why they'll give us the free restart.
I don't think its catch rate is edited, so it still might take a few tries, but you know, if you do KO it, you get the retry, like I said.
And it has its original theme from X and Y, which is great.
I love this legendary theme.
It's one of the best. This and the Kanto legendary themes from X and Y are both fantastic.
I do love Mega Frostlass. Very cool.
And it's level 75, so this might take a bit.
Yeah, it also just massively increased its special defense. And it's frozen.
Oh, there we go.
Throw a Pokeball at it now. I think it got unfrozen right as the Pokeball hit.
I'll say this battle arena being much less majestic than the one from X and Y does maybe make this music sound a little bit excessive, but a good song's a good song.
Never really thought about Xerneas, the giver of life, just walking up and popping a trainer in the face.
Hey, it gives life, not comfort.
Ooh.
It's gonna get KO'd to the poison here in a second. Yep, there it went. So one more Pokeball.
Nice.
There you go. One try.
Now let's hope the same happens for the other one.
Ding ding ding, you sure did it. And to the victor go the spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that compared to what you just had to do.
Well, that didn't seem too hard, says the guy not playing the game.
I'd been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time, it's quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from travelling about freely or leaving Lumiose. Then there was all that mess with energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon.
If it makes you feel any better, we also can't leave Lumiose.
That doesn't make me feel better, it just makes this feel horrifying.
Maybe I was wrong about the prison release thing. Maybe it's just the spectre of France.
Claire Obscure.
Expedition ZA, thank you. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done.
I feel bad for her walking through the water in those pumps.
Oh well, if she's gonna have this job, then she's gonna have to get her hands dirty sometimes, isn't she?
Okay, huh? What?
Oh.
Clawitzer.
We already have one of you. We used it earlier in the playthrough.
Yeah, for a little bit. Shouldn't Zap Cannon just fry everything here because you're standing in water?
Yeah, like if you just Zap Cannon the lake and it just knocks out the entire pool of Pokemon.
Yeah.
That Gyarados will be fucking dead.
Like, that's how it works in Breath of the Wild. If you fire an electric arrow at a pool of water, all the fish in it just float to the surface dead.
Alright.
Right, now we gotta go see Grisham.
Yes. It's okay, I can read what's on screen, Spar.
I was reminding myself, Tom. Thank you.
Okay.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm also dumb.
Yeah, for another nasty drink, great PR. Brazil, I do wish you would be so quite candid in pitch sales, yes. Are you okay, Grisham? No, I'm having a stroke. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? So what do you want today? The same old Wooloo long tea? I want the one that takes. Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokémon Evotal and Xerneas. Never thought I'd have to hear those names again.
Actually, we already got one of them.
If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed, but if you aim to take on a legendary Pokémon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Quasartico first. Meet us at their building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me.
I'm sure we could try.
I mean, we managed Xerneas just fine.
I was contemplating going to a Pokemon Center, but I'm fine. Yep.
Just have a little stroll. It's alright.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Your building looks like a router.
Kind of does.
Ah.
Such a cool Pokemon.
That's the quest I was talking about that you should do for the DLC, because in this one, you're trading a Raichu for an Alolan Raichu.
Okay. I'm the only member of the committee for now. In any case, are you familiar with regional forms? Yes, it's one of my favourite new gimmicks for Pokemon.
Same.
You know how some Pokemon's looks can be influenced by the region they live in, right?
It helps that Alolan Raichu is just awesome. Just so adorable.
It is a cutie patootie, and its typing is really cool. Let's have a Pokemon battle between your Raichu and my Alolan Raichu.
Oh, right, you need a Raichu leveled up in order to do this.
Do we know what the level for the Raichu is?
I can check real quick. You want to head into Quasartico and do the quest while I check this, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna spoon feed us more information about Yveltal, so...
Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our team's recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumiose City. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Evotal. Get it, like evil?
Yes, I get it, Tom.
It took nearly a whole Team Flare unit on its own back when we tried to capture it to use for our ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you. We finally did manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin, Malva. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and she was one of the Elite Four, yep.
Yep. I'm surprised she's not in the game, but I guess she was either incarcerated or fled Lumiose.
Or because she was in a position of power, she might have got away with it.
Yeah, that's the other option as well.
It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks.
Oh, right, I forgot this had got introduced here. This is where you can refight the Rogue Mega fights.
Cool. Yeah, I heard about this. Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosity Quasartico has made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with, making it the perfect tool with which to train for a great challenge such as this. NTom, I would like to ask you to battle once more against Victory Bell, Horlusha, and Tyranitar in their Rogue Mega Evolved states.
This is the counterpart to going to fight the Alphas, I guess.
If you'll follow me, please. I did wonder what was back there.
I did also see that incredibly stupid name they gave the machine.
We don't really get to go back there, we just talk to him here.
Oh. Let's start with Horlusha.
It is the coolest.
No, Shadow's the coolest.